Hello, beautiful souls. Holy freaking cannolis. This energy, you guys. Tomorrow is that full moon. But I want to share with you what I experienced in a meditation today. I set my alarm to do a meditation for 44 minutes. And I went over 22 minutes. This meditation, I went so deep, but in this meditation, this beautiful Native American warrior stood in front of me in my meditation and showed me a white buffalo, showed me a white hawk, and then a white eagle. And what this spirit told me was that I know that there was a white buffalo born this year in Yellowstone. But this is different. This is going to be round two. Like there is going to be a new white buffalo born, but what I was told was that it's going to be born in the off season. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's going to be like later in spring or if it's going to be earlier in spring, like that January, February, March, but it's like this buffalo is going to be born in an unexpected time frame, but also with the white hawk and the white eagle is like first the white buffalo will be born and then a white hawk will be spotted and a white eagle. And what the message I was given is this is about purification, like massive cleansing, long overdue. And the message that was verbally given to me is what was once lost will be returned to the unjust. Now that's pretty freaking deep, right? And the only thing I can think of is the indigenous people, Native American people have had the land stripped, their rights stripped. And because we are in this massive shift, because we are in this massive rebirth, like people are awakening, they are diving into their gifts, they're reclaiming their divination and their sovereignty. And through all this beautiful transformation and ascension, it is raising the vibrations. And after that, in the meditation, I kept hearing, what was all wrong will be recorrected. Sorry, I'm spiritually stroking out over here. Like the message had such a profound impact on me. I am honored and blessed to have Native Americans in my family. And so reached out to them. I haven't heard back from them on this message, but even before the white buffalo was born this year, I was given the vision and the message in January, and I reached out to my family saying, hey, I those in my family that are Native American, like, what do I do with this message? I just went to the closest people that I could tell this message to. But today, and I usually keep it within my circle or my family, but today, this spirit was very strong, you guys, very strong in that I had to get this message out today when I do the card reading. So that is the message before the card reading. So with that being said, we're going to get into the card reading. I am using the Sacred Forest deck. Usually I use like my Angel Tarot, and that's what I was going to use. But I am just being strongly guided by spirit and by this beautiful Native American ancestor in using the Sacred Forest. Okay, holy freaking cannolis. We got 4 cards here, you guys. 4 cards. Activation. Holy shit, you guys. Just got done delivering that message. This activation, this is about activation individually, but this is activation collectively as a whole in humanity. I'm going to touch base on on the first part, this individual. A lot of you are getting activated. What's crazy beautiful, if you have not seen the movie Wicked, I'll tell you what, I went to that movie with my daughter and holy cannolis, I was activated all through that movie. That movie, whether the creators realize it or not, was created. It was created to activate people. It was created to show people to see things in a panoramic view and not just based off of one story. This is about collecting facts. And this activation card, what Spirit is telling me, thank you, Spirit, is that a lot of you are becoming activated on a deeper level, and you're really trusting in these activations, whether it is through music, through songs, through art. That's how a lot of the activations, what I'm hearing, are happening for people, especially with those just in the very early stages of their awakening, is that their spirit team, their spirit guides are really using music and art to help activate that higher state of consciousness, really helping to remove those limiting beliefs, because it's through the words and the vibrations that are really igniting. I'm hearing that pineal gland, really removing the crystallization that has been on that gland. So if you're coming across this message and you're like hearing a lot of music that has a lot of hidden messages, this is your activation. For those of you who've been on your journey for some time, you're really going to understand how being creative through art, through drawing, through journaling, that is a form of art that is really helping to activate, getting deeper into that higher state of consciousness, really awakening gifts that have been lying dormant for so long. But once again, we're going to start seeing a lot more of, we're going to start seeing and feeling a lot more of those activations through music, through movies, through art, because of the way that this whole planet is vibrating now. That the guides and the angels have to find other ways to come through, because everything's becoming so much more expansive. Everything is ascending. Continue to take the time to sit in the stillness and allow your activation to happen. What Spirit is showing me and telling me right now is a lot of you are feeling it with vibrations, like your vibrations will raise real high and then they go low and then they stay steady. What I'm hearing is allow yourself to go through the ebb and the flow of your activation. Allow yourself to go through the ebb and the flow of your vibrations. Allow yourself to embrace in that, to really swim in it, because there's a lot of knowledge and wisdom that is just in those vibrations that is going to continue to help you to ascend, help you to manifest. Manifestation is going to be really super prevalent. This month it's going to be huge, but January, February, guys. All right. Okay, I love this card. This is the Grace card, but also this is the Wise Woman of the Grove. You guys love this? Focus on the root chakra as you continue to get activated, as you continue to ascend, as you continue to dive deeper into that shadow working and allowing a lot more of those old programmings and limiting beliefs to be released. Really focus on that root chakra. That root chakra is going to help you to create the stability as you go through massive changes. I'm just hearing massive changes, challenging new beginnings, but these are positive, challenging new beginnings. You need these challenging beginnings, and they're not going to be extreme, because you've already dealt with the extreme, and we're always still in that learning phase. We're always going to be expanding. We're always going to be ascending, because we truly are limitless. But this is about allowing yourself that ease and grace with divine timing, allowing yourself that ease and that grace to enjoy the process. Because if we don't enjoy the process, we're not truly grasping and understanding who we truly are and what we're capable of creating. So continue to have ease and grace with yourself, even in challenging new beginnings. But these challenging new beginnings, you guys, are going to be so rewarding, so rewarding. Two, the challenging beginnings. Some of you might even be experiencing challenging new beginnings by either through losing a job or ending a relationship. This could be a friendship or an intimate relationship. But that challenge is meant to serve you in the highest good, because you're not in that vibrational level anymore. You've done so much cleansing and clearing, and you've allowed activation of your highest self, that highest state of consciousness, that this is about you taking these challenging new beginnings and continuing to allow yourself to expand through them. Ooh, I love this. This is the family card, but look at this. Green is about healing. This is the throat chakra. What I'm hearing from Spirit is there is a lot of families are in that transition of healing, whether this has been through, like, there's been a lot of trauma. And what I mean by trauma is separation of family, whether this is through divorce or families have been separated for whatever reasons, economic reasons, jobs, something where families have either living in one state, in another state, or in this country or another country. Know that healing is happening within the family. And the reason why this healing is happening, and especially on a deeper level, because you have activated that healing power. It's through forgiveness. And when I say forgiveness, once again, it's not about forgiving those excusing what they've done, but you no longer holding on to that energy. You no longer creating that space for sadness, for hurt and anger. But once again, too, what I love about this card, that healing in the throat chakra. A lot of you, it's within your family that you've had the courage to speak your truth. And that's where the real healing is beginning. Even if you have spoken your truth and it has created some type of division or separation, this was needed so that you could have that safe space to heal, so that you could have that safe space to grow and to ascend, but also to give them their room, their space to really get in alignment with really what it is that serves them. So in a way, you speaking, not in a way, by you speaking your voice, by you really allowing your voice to be heard and your feelings and your emotions, you are not only giving yourself healing, but healing those around you. And that is okay if people step back in your life or they're removed from your life. That's because that space is needed so that you can continue to heal, so that you can step into your light and really get clear in what it is that you want, need, and desire. And in the same return, it is giving that to them. All right. Our fourth and final card, because we all know 4 is about protection. You are being divinely protected. Holy cannolis. This is the wisdom. This is the owl spirit. There's a couple different messages in here. What I love about this, look at all this. This is your root chakra, my beautiful friends. Stability is growing because you are stepping into your voice. You are allowing your activation of knowledge and wisdom to come up, to come forward, and you're trusting and believing in that. But what I'm also hearing is this is ancient wisdom, like especially with this full moon tomorrow, you guys, and the 20 through the 29th is what I am hearing, is like wisdom and knowledge that has been laying dormant for a long time. I'm talking ancestral is going to start rising up. You're going to be stepping into this and you're going to be sharing this. But the second part of the message is some of you have a lot of wisdom to share with others, but you're not fully stepping into that voice yet. And that is okay, my beautiful friend. If that is you, it is through your activation. It is through you continuing to take a bet on yourself, you allowing the healing to come in and giving yourself that ease and grace through the healing and through the activation, that you're going to step into your wisdom in such a way that you are willing to share with others, that you're not afraid to share the knowledge and the wisdom that lies within you. And what I'm also hearing too is between this new moon and the 29th, this is going to be like massive activation, massive shifts in your spirituality, massive shift in the way that you manifest, really getting to a more expansive, higher state of consciousness, like storybook shit. You guys, that's what I've been seeing for like the last week, like fairy tale stuff, but on steroids. And this is like the good stuff. This is about those happily ever afters. This is about things that were once unjust being corrected. This is about abundance in all size, shapes, forms, and matter. So with that, my beautiful friends, is the card reading for today. Message from Spirit. So until we meet again, love, light, and many, many blessings.